Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you again. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I do these videos for you and me, and they're a little therapeutic, you know. Well, the only big news out of our win against the Lions is Anthony Brown will be out for the season. Torn tricep. I mean, he wasn't playing the greatest beforehand, so it's not too much of a burden that Jordan Lewis would now take over his spot on a permanent C basis. But it's bad for him because he's a free agent, and this is not going to look good for anybody who really wants to take a look at him, even us, after the season. I don't think the Cowboys will keep him, especially when you got Byron Jones's contract also up. So it might behoove the Cowboys to just keep one of the two and just make Jordan Lewis a starter, along with drafting somebody. So we'll see how it goes, you know. You never can tell with these Cowboys, but we definitely need help on that defense because, as you know, we're just getting killed. Darian Thompson had his chance, and he whiffed on a couple tackles and plays. So our next bet is to put in Donovan Wilson and hope he can pick up the slack for the defense, that safety. Alumba, hopefully he can step up for the corners because he did get a lot of preseason work and he looked good in it. So he more than likely will get activated. Coop is supposed to play against the Patriots, as well as La'el Collins and DeMarcus Lawrence. They were all banged up. Even his name Xavier Woods. He something wrong with his fingers at the end of the game, but it came back in. DeMarcus Lawrence, it looked like a shoulder, but they probably just popped that back in and went back to work. Mari, his lower leg problems are really starting to show up, and I think if we make the playoffs and try to make a run, they're going to need to shut him down for a couple of easy games because it's not going to behoove us to have him really tear up the rest of his knee before we make the playoffs. Same goes for the offensive line. They're all banged up. The bye week did come, but it doesn't seem like it helped because as soon as we come out of it, we're still getting banged up again. So we'll see. That looks about it right now. It's an off day. We'd have to see what happens at practice tomorrow. Hopefully these guys will be good to go, but I believe more than likely there's going to be a lot of limited participants at practice. If anything, when they're installing the scheme for the weekend, please, defense and special teams, figure something new out because this crap is not working. The stunt and goals that y'all be doing on the defensive line, everybody's picked up on it, and they're just running right through it. I mean, I think there was the Rams playoff game last year where they absolutely told the world that they knew exactly what we were going to do, and we haven't changed. So Marinelli's starting to act just like Garrett, and he won't change. Chris Richard, he's being stubborn as far as the safeties and DBs because he doesn't want to change those guys up either, even though they've shown they can step up, even though it's preseason work or practice. You know, but you got to change something because it's not working what you're doing right now on defense, especially special teams. Your kick coverages are horrible. Your punt coverages are horrible. Your return game is non-existent, if not negative. So they just have to figure it out, you know. All right. If anything else pops up, we'll get it to you later. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing and commenting down below. I'll hit you back if anything else happens. Peace.